One of your employees was killed. Another, a potential witness, was threatened, Mr. Fallon. D.S. Bolton was involved in an investigation into these matters. What can you tell us about the circumstances of his death?
I regret to say that I can't help you. And I'd like to point out that although I'm being interviewed under caution, I'm not under arrest. And I'm cooperating voluntarily in this investigation.
Yes, that is already on record, Mr. Fallon. Can you tell us about your whereabouts yesterday evening and night?
I most certainly can. And I can provide you with witnesses who can give me an alibi.
That's very considerate of you.
I was shocked and horrified to hear of Sergeant Bolton's death. And I'd like to assure you that my hands are clean in this matter.
His mobile switched off.
You sure you can trust him?
No, but then I haven't got a massive range of options, have I?
Interview terminated at 13:50.
Well, I'm sorry I couldn't help you. There it is.
Never mind, Mr. Fallon. I'm sure you'll have opportunities to help us in the course of this investigation.
I'd have thought this would have been an end to it.
I wouldn't count on that if I were you.
I've only ever wanted amicable relations with the police. But put yourself in my position. My business interests are bound to suffer.
I'd be sorry if anyone's legitimate business was damaged by our investigation, Mr. Fallon. But I don't have to tell you that in the case of a murdered police officer, we are tenacious, to say the least.
Naturally.
So until we get a satisfactory conclusion to this case, I can't promise you that you won't be troubled any further. In fact, I'd rather doubt it.
But if you were to lay your hands on the person responsible, we could all go back to our lawful pursuits in peace.
If you found you had something to say to me, Mr. Fallon, it would not be disregarded. Can we leave it at that?
You are a hard man to track down, Howard.
Don, you been trying to call me then?
Yeah, I have.
Well, it's a good job I didn't have my mobile on. I've been talking to Paula Ray. That would have looked good, wouldn't it? Well, hello, Don. I can't talk now. I'm in the nick.
So what happened?
Well, I didn't know anything, did I? Oh, come on, Don. You and me were like that.
Yeah, me and John Bolton were like that, Howard.
But we are a firm, Don. That's the difference. So, what can I do for you?
Apparently they got forensics off the body. They can do a 3-card trick with that stuff these days. I can't take the chance, Howard. Looks like I'm going to have to bite the bullet and run.
What's your call, Don? I can have you out of the country today. Tickets, passport.
Maggie's coming with me.
Whatever you say, Don. And I'll tell you when and where when I've got it set up.
All right, Mick.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry about earlier when I know I was out of order.
Don't worry about it. Forget it. We were both out of order. And I should know better, shouldn't I? Everybody's wound up, Mick. We all want to see a result.
Absolutely.
So, how's it going? I heard they had Howard Fallon in. Waste of time, I bet. You know, the only way to get anything out of a professional like Fallon is take him for a long ride and give him the old truth story.
Yeah, those were the days, Sarge.
Yeah, but I bet Mom hasn't got anything like that in her repertoire, has she?
I don't know what's going on.
How do you mean? What, did Fallon come across with anything?
No, I bet he was just... I don't know, he was...
What?
When the tape was off, they just seemed to be playing footsie a bit. Verbally, I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Mick, but like what?
Well, nothing you can put your finger on.
Okay.
Fallon was just sort of saying... He was just sort of saying, would I get less hassle if I gave her name? And she wasn't exactly playing him out.
Then what?
Then nothing. It was just kind of like, my door's always open sort of thing.